Hysteria has spread even through the most skeptical villagers. They are talking about a demon. It hasn't shown up yet, but they can feel its presence. People fear it might find whatever it is looking for, and so cross the doorway to our world. I'll be leaving today, before nightfall.
What's up,
They need
Valcard?
spiritual protection.
Hope things are well.
You should write some more seals so I can take them. On a different note, I've been given a letter addressed to you, Naoko. I have kept it in one of these drawers. I believe it's from your sister.
Is that gonna be good enough? I hope so. Wow, nailed it. Look at me. Oh, maybe it wasn't good enough. Do I suck? He's like, do that shit again. And he's like, what's wrong with you? You know nothing about ancient Japanese. I feel like this one's worse than the first one. Am I just doing it to practice? Oh, damn. He's like, do it until you do it right. I feel like I'm in detention. If I was in, like, Shokan detention. Oh, that one was crisp. Come on. Come on. It don't get better than that. It really
Great.
don't.
It should be sufficient with these ones.
Alright, so we're done here? Cool. I guess I did have to just make 3. Interesting. Did you catch that reference, by the way?
The shrine.
I feel like
I could begin by
it's
sweeping.
a pretty straightforward reference, but gotta ask. Also, the sound effects are like really loud. Hang on a sec.
The floor.
Alright. Because I do have the audio in my headphones. The creaking was just like unbearable for a second there. Fair enough. Alright, so what am I doing now? Is that the TikTok lady? No, that's
here,
Deadpool.
I think.
In Deadpool, he's just like... Why the red pants, you might be asking? That's so bad guys can't see me bleed. And he's like, this guy got the right idea. He wore the brown pants. And proceeds to make them shit themselves.
Let's start playing. I'm tying the blindfold. Don't start until I say, huh? Is it tight enough?
Yes, I think so.
Just to be sure. How many fingers am
Fair
I
enough.
holding up?
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here.
I don't know. 2?
Okay, now wait. You can't tag me until I tell you to come.
Oh, I beat that game Candle, by the way.
Come now. Can you
Officially
tag
on the
me?
leaderboard. One thing that's funny about that game, though, literally only 2 of the people have speedrun Candle, right? And those 2 people were both
See if you can tag me.
quality assurance testers. I actually was speaking to one. What? Why do I keep
Here,
breaking
here.
my head? This is a pretty professional game of tag.
I'm here.
Do they not want me to sprint towards her?
Can you tag me?
Did she just do the Naruto run? You saw that, right? She said...
See if you can tag me.
Okay, I lost my headphones for a second, but it was worth it. I had to demonstrate. I literally seen her go into a Naruto. She just did it again! Oh, damn.
Here.
Not like this. Not like this. Get over here, bitch. Ooh, dude, she's got the Naruto sprint. How am I gonna catch that? How am I gonna catch that? Yeah, Haruka's zooming. Facts. And I'm just breaking my face at like every little rock in the area, apparently.
That's not fair. I'm sure you've seen me through that blindfold.
Bro,
Naoko,
I was
I
blindfolded
must
and she's doing the Naruto sprint? That was bullshit.
It's
That
been
was the
so
worst
long
game of
since I saw
tag
you
I've ever
last time.
played.
Well,
Like, that was
I
straight,
better pick up
like,
the dirt and laundry.
mountain
go
and
to the river
molehills
before it
playing a
gets
game of
dark.
tag together. The game Inside Out as it is. Yeah. Yeah, literally one person has an hour 16, the other person
First,
has an hour
I need the
16,
laundry.
50. Like, they're so up each other's butt. My time was like an hour 29, which is honestly pretty good, but not if you're a beta tester. The curse of these, oh, Kodama. The curse of these nature deities shall come upon any unwary woodsman who dares to cut down the trees where they dwell. If a cut makes one bleed, it is a signal that the tree is inhabited. As the souls of their host trees, Kodamas are the protectors of the forests. They are rarely seen. When they are, these souls appear as faint orbs of light. Okay. Noted. What does she want me to do? She wants me to do the laundry? It was a cool game though. It was a lot more of a puzzle game than a platforming game. And there were a couple things I had to look up. I feel like the I don't want to say like difficulty, but just the like intuitiveness of a puzzle game definitely makes the experience.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the 10th plate?
Just like, why does that matter? But yeah, a lot of the stuff I felt like was pretty well thought out. And it was just like, what do you do with this item? What do you do with this item? Okay, now what about this item? But there were a few things that were just like, why would I even try that? Like, strange. There was at least like one or two puzzles I didn't even know how to solve as well. What is this for? I can only move it left and right. Yeah, right? Using 9 plates at once, girl? What the hell? That's a lot. It's quite a party. They got a good strat here. They're like, people won't expect it to be
It's
a
getting late. I shall bring the laundry to the river.
What the fuck? I was just saying, I'm like, people won't expect it to be a scary game if we open it up with like, just daytime girl doing laundry, you know. Really like let people like settle into the game for a little bit before you make weird shit happen. Can I sprint? Oh, I can sprint. Wonderful. I'm so used to walking after that tag game. Now where do I do the laundry? How do they do laundry in ancient Japan? I know for a while they were cleaning
The
stuff
clothes
with
won't
urine.
get clean in stagnant water. I shall head to the river.
Thank you. It's almost like she could hear me. Speaking to myself.
It is quicker to leave through the side gate to get to the river.
Is this not the river? Okay. I guess that is stagnant water. She was just talking about that. Yeah, it is a horror game. You can tell with like the lighting that it's supposed to be a horror game. What the hell? Oh my. Oh my. Is this a whole like slide puzzle to get out of the village? Are you shitting me? What? I don't even like understand where I would like begin. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is this supposed to look like? I feel like I'm just wasting my time. But yeah, the fact that it's like this dark during the day definitely gives me the horror vibes. But as far as the gameplay so far, I wouldn't expect that. Okay, so river. She said the side gate, eh? Oh. You know what? That kind of makes sense. Yeah. I'm gonna try that. I thought maybe there'd be another door out of the building here. But I think that's worth a shot. See, that's the kind of puzzle where I'm like, you know, that might just be me being stupid and not even like a lack of hint. Hey, what's up, drunken manager? Hope you're doing well. This is Ikai. Alright. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Okay, so I gotta like... Oh, dang. It's one of those puzzles, huh? Sorry, I think we got this. Oh, wait. This is rough. Wait, I think I got an idea. It's almost done. Maybe if I like... I think I just got ahead of myself a little. Shit, now how do I undo this? Atmosphere seems a little scary so far. Having to do this crazy puzzle to leave my village is definitely scary. There it is! I thought I messed that up. Sweet. Good thinking, Alcott. I would have been trapped in the village for like 2 hours. Okay, now what? Oh, there's a second gate. Weird. Keep in mind, it's like a passive horror game. It's like Amnesia or like Outlast. Should you, oh, Surubi Atashi. I'm just skipping the title line because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know how to read that. I'm not gonna pretend I know how to fucking read that. Should you walk alone in the forest, beware of passing underneath the highest trees, where Surube Atashi hide in the treetops, waiting for any unwary passerby. These colossal, disembodied heads, depicted both as a human or a demon, fall from the heights purposely to crush an individual to death, either for food or just for fun. Well, nice. Real fucking nice. So, giant heads will smush me. Great. These are some pretty big ass trees. That's the kind of death, though, like, I don't even think I'd be mad about. I'd be mad at myself. I really didn't notice that gigantic ass head sitting in the tree waiting to kill my ass. You know? Like, shame on me. I went wrong somewhere. Then again, watch, it's gonna happen in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I understand how this happens. Is that gonna be happening? Should I be watching these trees? Not gonna lie, that was definitely a good placement for that note. They got me like, what's going on up there though? I could definitely see it animated in kind of like a cartoony fashion.
Leave the stone on your right.
Like Goopy Legrand, but if he was a gigantic troll and also like an evil head. That kind of energy just falls from the heaven, like it smushes, and then just does it all again. I don't know what she said. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not very nice to my protagonists in video games. She also talks like all the time. She seems to think I'm really stupid. She's not wrong.
Leave the stone on your right.
Leave the stone on my right. Whatever that means.
Leave the stone on your right.
Okay, don't read over me. Tanuki is a unique nocturnal animal species found all over Japan. Despite the deity status they once held, they were gradually seen as guardians and messengers of the gods. This magical animal is the bearer of incredibly powerful abilities like shape-shifting, which Tanuki uses for pleasure to play tricks on humans. Oh, a Tanuki? That's like Super Mario 3. The Tanuki suit, Tanooki, is based on the Tanuki of Japanese mythology, where he turns into a it kind of looks like a teddy bear on like the Super Nintendo.
Evil.
I don't like her timing on that. What is that noise? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be turning into like a fox though, and not a bear, but it looks like a bear to me. Something like Goosebumps? Yeah, I could see that for sure. I'm surprised that isn't a Goosebump book. But I've read my share of Goosebumps, and I don't remember the giant head in the trees. Is there like a fast turn? No, okay. Okay, I gotta manually turn around like a peasant. I guess they couldn't buy the fast turn from Resident Evil. Why are you saying that? These are not things normal people whisper to themselves when they enter the forest. That's exactly how you have a gigantic head drop on you. Wait, both of these paths are dead ends. Why? There's like supposed to be a river here. Oh wait, there's 3 paths, I guess.
Head right with the rock on the left, and
Oh,
the well on the
Slappy?
right.
I honestly think Slappy's hilarious. But I've also read the books. Like, I had a massive Goosebump collection. Oh, ain't that nice? Aren't we just reading about bleeding trees? It means they have, like, souls or whatever.
Trust no one.
The fuck is up with all these signs? Trust no one, huh? Alright, I got it. So we gotta take this, the one that none of them are pointing at, right? Right? Which is this one. I'm a genius.
Something is going on here.
Maybe that wasn't right. This doesn't exactly scream like you went the right way. Okay, whoops. Alright, we'll try all of them, I guess. Giant head about to follow me. Oh, this, like, was immediately a dead end, wow. I felt bad about my decision.
Trust no one.
Yeah, Slappy kind of remind me of Chucky. I mean, like, conceptually, he's kind of terrifying because he's, like, 2 feet tall and he's got the strength of, like,
Trust no one.
John Cena. But, I mean, he was just really funny. He was just sitting there cracking jokes, having a good old time.
Trust no one.
Okay, that one literally just looped around. What the hell? How little should I be trusting people, though? Should I just straight... Is it one of those games? Nah, okay. I've played a few horror games where the path you came from completely changes. And you have to straight, like, 180 to get out of a place. I would not have been that surprised if that was the answer. Especially with her repeating, trust no one.
Trust no one.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm putting down the voice volume a little bit. Here, I'll swap with sound effect volume. I'm so over her repeating stuff in my ear. This isn't the way. This really felt like I was making some kind of headway. Oh, what is that? Okay, that was kind of creepy. Oh, so I did take the right path the first time. Yeah, you just take the one that none of the signs are pointing at. I just didn't know what to do with that. That was like one of those, what are those called? I want to say wakizashi, but there's a difference between a wakizashi and I think it's a tanto. That looked like one of those knives that the samurai carried to kill themselves if they dishonored their family.
Sacred blood has been spilled to open the doorway of the underworld. Hence hundreds of demons can come until someone puts an end to the mayhem. Although I don't want to, it is just me. I am alone. The onus is on me to head back to the shrine and protect it. I shall take on the struggle.
Oh, joy. Okay, so I think it's spooky scary time now. Why is that lantern lit suddenly? I was like, is it actually lit or is it just glowing? Holy fucking shit! Okay, that actually scared the hell out of me. Alright. I'm gonna be looking for those for the rest of my life. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't ready. I don't want to walk away from these lanterns. No, I read about it. I didn't think they put that note there for no reason, that's for sure. I think I'm going a little too far into the darkness. I don't like this.
stone gates lead to the shrine.
I guess I went in the right direction, or dialogue changed. They probably made it so dark until the next shrine on purpose, so I wouldn't want to like take that path and just kept doing circles. But you know, even though I just like had my heart drop into my stomach, I'm a brave pastry over here. Can't be turned around that easily. Ooh. Oni. Oh, I know the Oni. Oni is pretty much synonymous with demon. Like Shigoki in For Honor is known as the Oni. Only the most wicked men will turn into demons while still alive. The other black-hearted men will after death. But both will become ogreish monsters with fang-like teeth and from one up to several horns. Pray that you'll never come across this extremely tall and brutally strong creature. Yeah, I'd rather not. Oh, okay. Aha. Okay, that was pretty easy. I honestly thought I was gonna say it was pretty easy, and then I was like, nowhere. You know, like I just took like a dead end. That would have been funny. Oh wait, did I? Oh, okay, wait. Wait, what? Turrets, are you raiding? I really appreciate you, buddy. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope things are going well. Mother Draggings, welcome in. Hey, yeah, there's Turrets. Great to see you. I was working a little bit. How was your stream? You were playing, Borderlands, right? I'm playing, a relatively spooky game right now, fair warning. It's just now, like, kicking off into the spookiness. Oof, okay. Hell yeah. I need to play more Borderlands. I have the pre-sequel that I haven't tried yet. So I think I just gotta time this. Profound accuracy. Where are these fireballs coming from? They definitely feel like they're being rained down from like just absolutely nowhere. There's like not even any trees around. I don't suppose I'm supposed to wait here somewhere, right? Oh, I can dodge it over here in the corner. Ah, okay. Probably have to be over there then, huh? Is that game like the other Borderlands though, or are you playing like different classes? I'm assuming. It seemed like the selling point is that they were like really layered RPGs. So, what are you playing? When I end up getting into the prequel or the pre-sequel, I'm definitely going to be playing some Claptrap, just because I thought he was hilarious in Borderlands 2. Alright. That was a little chaotic. You should have seen the head fall from the sky, Turrets. It scared the shit out of me. Okay. Do we try that again? Not taking visitors right now? Huh? Oh, okay. It's just like a loading
I
screen.
can feel the evil within these walls. There must be a cursed object somewhere, and I need to find it.
I really don't want to look for cursed things. A mushroomin? That sounds cool. And Clawmancer? I got a fungus and a wyvern following you? Nice. A mushroomin, that sounds cool. That reminds me of when I was playing Sylvans in Yu-Gi-Oh! I had a card called Ko-Mushrumo. It was like a commando mushroom. There's no way that's the cursed object, right? This gigantic spoon. I guess I'm gonna, like, keep it on the cards. Doesn't seem like it, though. Well, just, like, tell me that it's cursed. Claptrap is my favorite. I love him. Yeah, Claptrap was really wholesome. Okay, the cursed object is definitely in here. I haven't owned any cursed objects, but if I did, I think they'd sound like that. Okay, we'll get to you, hang on now. Damn, it sounds like it's like right here. Yeah, me too, honestly. I'm like, okay, wait, it's probably in that locked drawer, huh? Okay. Where do you keep your keys? Yeah, Sylvans are really cool. I've been thinking about making them a Master Duel just for walls. Yeah, the Ko-Mushrumo. Just fun to say, for sure. Oh boy, is this a puzzle? This looks like a puzzle. So I'm gonna assume I need to make it look like that. Itakiri whispers, yeah. I'll think about that when I have to listen to them again. Make me feel a lot better, that's for sure. Okay, so this is just candles. I thought this was gonna be like a sliding box puzzle. Wait, that kind of seems important. Crow's just mocking me like, you have no idea where you put your keys, huh? Yeah, I hate when that happens. Especially when the keys in question are for a chest whispering at me, you know? That's the kind of thing you don't want to misplace. Maybe upstairs? I haven't been up here yet. Oh wow, how many of these things do we have? A box within a box. Looks like that one's locked too. Another box within a box. Oh, the boxception.
Prayers are the answer. I'm quite sure I know the proper way to pray, but I'll read the sign at the entrance, just in case. This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open it.
Okay, excuse me. I mean, I think you'd understand, you know, it's one of those moments. So I gotta read the thing at the entrance, she said. remind myself how to do some prayers. I feel like a kitty, just swatting away at this like big string. What's the point of this? Oh wait, it moves? Sort of? Looks like it like slides around. Okay, maybe not.
It explains the proper way to pray. First, drop some money in the offertory box. Then, ring the bell and perform the prayer afterwards.
I gotta pay the spirits? That doesn't seem very convenient. Alright, drop the money in the something box. I think I seen money over here. Yeah, okay. Was it this box? Maybe I gotta go pay those whispering voices over here. Nope, they don't want my money. Money first, prayers after, yeah. Okay. I know this is like a prayer wall, but the way it's like designed, it actually is like mad terrifying. It looked like it was something you'd impale somebody on. Is this the box?
Coin has to be thrown at the offertory box to make the prayer work.
Offertory box. Okay, okay, okay. What's an offertory box? This thing? Oh, well, I know to throw the coins now. Okay, okay. That had to have been it, right? That felt really promising. Now, how do I pray?
Only after I ring the bell will the gods hear my prayer.
Yeah. If I can pay off these spirits, it definitely will. I'm assuming I did it right. I don't have a coin now. But where's the bell if that's not the bell? The big thing outside.
Something fell from the bell.
Oh, it was the bell. Okay, something fell from the bell. I'm really glad that she tells me what's going on.
Fell from the bell.
Apparently, I'm not very intuitive for these kinds of games. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm just feeling a little stuffy. This doesn't look like a... Oh, wait, I guess it is. Like that little tiny thing right there. It's a bell. Because I was just seeing string. Wait, but something... Where? Maybe it didn't fall yet? I'm so confused. Does sound like the bell. Is that it? I guess not.
I swear something fell from the bell.
Well, you are wrong, lady. Let's get back to our prayer. She doesn't mean something in here, right? Unless maybe there's a bell like in this room.
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest
Yeah,
does
she's
not
gotta be in
allow
that thing.
anyone else to open it.
Oh, what is that? Oh. I couldn't interact with this before, could I? It's like drum? I guess it's a drum. It's still won't open? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mill? Right now, just kind of confusing. But it definitely has been pretty scary. Yeah. The whispering from the box is definitely kind of spooky. I'm trying to figure out what she wants from me. She keeps telling me that this bell dropped something. But honestly, I don't see what she's talking
The proper
about.
way to pray. First, drop some money in the offertory box.
Check.
Then, ring the bell and perform the prayer afterwards.
That's how you do it,
There's
right?
something
You gotta
fell from the
glitch
bell.
the string into the bell. Gotta get some sleep. Hey, appreciate you for being here, Terrence. Much love. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, for some reason I took a nap. I got up at like midnight and I was like, you know, this is spooky game hour, absolutely.
I swear something fell from the bell.
What fell from the bell? She's just trying to start a rap over here. Has nothing to do with the bell. She's just trying to bust rhymes. Did it bug? Maybe? Okay, I'm gonna look into this real fast. Just because I feel like I'm kind of losing it. It's a really indie game, though. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything. Item falling from bell. Yeah, I don't see anything online. Yeah. It doesn't have like a convenient checkpoint load either. If I quit out, I wonder if it'll just take me right back here. It kind of feels like something just didn't spawn there. I mean, like, come on, I know I can be blind, but that's just ridiculous. I was really looking around that bell. Alright, it's not even rendered yet. Gotta love those clean graphics. There it is. I still don't see anything out here though. Where's the coin? I already tossed the coin in the box. I wonder if I can go get another one though. Dude, why do the voices sound creepier now? What the hell? The fact that I have no idea what I'm doing is kind of like adding to the creepiness in a way. Like, I just want to get out of this very disturbing dojo. Any giant heads? Not any new ones. Still trying to figure out how to pray. Oh, something did fall that time. That didn't happen last time. I know that didn't happen last time. I found that like instantly. Like that was very intuitive to me, you know? If I would have seen the key, it would have been over. Scary voices, where art thou? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm glad I just checkpoint reloaded. You gotta be the horde. Yeah, yeah. If I've seen something haunting a house, that looks like it.
To lock the evil up inside the mask. There should be a brush at the library.
Okay, we're just gonna calmly just put you back in there. What the fuck is going on here? Doctor Strange, is that you? Steven? Listen, put on some music. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay, this has got some creepy vibe. What the fuck? Is that happening behind me too? Okay, okay. Do you think they'll kill me if I make contact with that thing? Okay, okay, it did. I had to try. That was my thoughts too. No joke. I'd make such a shitty protagonist in a horror movie. I see a hand come through the wall and I'm like, nice to meet ya. Hope all is well, friend. Maybe you can help me with this like prayer situation we got going on. You good at painting? You got loads of hands. You can hold the paper steady for me. Be very thoughtful. Is it apparent that I don't know how to use their doors? Where does this open? This feels like a door, right? Unless there's like a crawl space. This is weird. How do I get out of here? Oh, I think I just came for this. Yeah, okay, I gotta draw the thing. Alright. What is that? Is that like a... What's that called? Like where you like... I don't know how to put it. You basically make like strings and stuff. Damn, what is that called? A weave. You know, I wanted to say weave, but then I was like, I'm pretty sure weave is like a fancy like wig. It just didn't sound right to me. I was gonna call it a wool before I called it a weave. Alright, so I need to find like the papers to like make this symbol. Should be somewhere around here. Definitely not back down there. It wasn't in that room. In here? I mean, this all looks like stuff I can draw on. Am I on the wrong side of the table? Do I need to find like a pen or something? What was that? Why are doors moving on their own? I'm over here making it a point to open every single door and they're just like closing themselves. I don't like that one bit. Why is this thing? Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think there's like a rhyme or reason to that. Dude, what the fuck are these noises? I'm actually like mad uncomfortable in this building. They've done their job as a horror game. Is this just for me to get up here? Also, why is this game making me feel short? They didn't need to do that to me. What was that? I'm like, I already have to use a stool. You'd have to do it to me in a game, too. Okay, I have to say it. What are those? Like, seriously, they call that ankle support? That looks really uncomfortable. Even if you're a fan of sandals, I wouldn't recommend.
This doll could have been mine. I mean, before the Lord took it from the battlefield and gave it to my uncle. I felt so close to this toy when it reached my hands. It was like a friend, as if I could feel the presence of the girl who used to own it. Only soulless bodies can persist after a war.
I'm gonna be honest, this is terrifying. If I got this as a kid, it would probably like ruin my childhood. I don't think this would be like my favorite toy. The fact that it is so like realistic in as far as like the hands and the head, but then like the body and the feet are like straight up like cartoon. Like look at the feet. The feet look like they're toes, like just 2 toes for feet. Turn on the doll? I don't think it's one of those dolls.
I mean, before the Lord took it from the battlefield.
If this doll is like animated, that's like a million times worse.
It was like a friend, as if I could feel the presence of the girl who used to own it. Only soulless bodies can persist after a war.
Like if it's like arms move or something, like yeah, get me out of here. Wait, did I just do a circle? Oh gosh, I did. I'm pretty sure they want me to get something so I can start making notes. That's what you were saying about the mask. This looks like the spot, but I'm definitely missing something. Listen, stop closing doors on me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the 10th plate?
This place got so creepy so fast. I remember I was just vibing in this building not that long ago. Just open it with my face, it's fine. I feel like I've already tried to interact with everything. I'm glad at least the like cupboards are staying open. Seriously, if your house makes these kinds of noises for like no reason, don't tell me it's the house settling. Like, just get out of there. Get a nice mortgage deal and like run very far. I don't understand what they want me to pick up. Yeah, I'll put that up just a notch. I feel like I'm just not seeing something here. So I don't see anything in this room. So if it's in this room, I'm SOL. What if I go back to the mask? What's she gonna say to me? What the hell was that? I'm gonna try that. Look, the hands are gone. They just wanted to say hi that first time. Yeah, how are we gonna deal with that? Can't leave something like that just like in the open air. Like, I don't know if it can like fly away. Do the coin thing again? A terrible idea. 'Cause, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just keep picking those up. I think she'll at least remind me what I need to do. Oh, I don't think I can. Maybe if I ring it again, she'll tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Can I even go out there? Oh no, dude, I'm locked in. The spirit said figure it out. I don't remember seeing that. Maybe it's something in here. Okay, I actually do remember seeing that though. Oh yeah, this is the doll room. Wait. It's just an empty drawer? Why? What the fuck is that noise? That's the dresser? Hell no. Try the doll again?
This doll could have been mine. I mean, before the Lord took it from the battlefield and gave it to my uncle. I felt so close to this toy when it reached my hands. It was like a friend.
Yeah, I can't do anything to it.
The girl who used to own it.
I think it's just there for like world building. So far I've been able to pick up a lot of stuff just to like look at it, you know? Like the plates. I don't think these plates actually matter.
6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the 10th plate?
I think the implicated stolen plate is just for, you know, mythology's sake. I haven't seen a broken plate, if you know of like a specific spot. But she's counting them and noticing that one's missing. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. Aha! Cool.
I'd need one with ink.
There are millions of brushes. Just pick your favorite one. Fine. We need ink. Where is the already inked brush? Oh, near the 9? Interesting. Well,
That is what I am looking for.
okay, okay. Just putting it into my mind. It looks like an ink pot and some kind of like stick. That? Guess not. That's a good eye though. I thought it was just straight up stolen from like some malicious spirit that, I don't know, just wants an extra plate in the afterlife. That's a rice bowl. Oh cool, more mythology. Kijo. A heinous crime committed by jealousy turned a woman into a demon after death. Kijo is her name. She'll stand before you, stronger than any human being, with her piercing eyes, blue skin, and sharp horns. This is the last image you'll be able to see. I woke up and get murdered, like, if I've played horror games. Okay, thankfully, I was wrong. Dude, I really don't like the noises of this house settling. It's like, it's perfect in how just unsettling it is. Like, I just want to get out of here as fast as possible. And the game, on the other hand, is like, we're making this as confusing as possible. So just buckle in. Enjoy not having any idea what you're doing in this world. I can't even see inside these, so if inside this, I wouldn't even know. It might be on the bottom ones, though.
That is what I am looking for.
You think maybe it's in a different room? And maybe now that I've seen that picture, I can pick it up. Like it might have just not been interactable before. Take another quick scan here.
Should I look in the upper shelves?
That's probably a good idea. Thank you for suggesting that. I thought I was, but yeah, let's look again. The crow's mocking me like, haha, I stole that weeks ago. Aha, there it is. It looks like a bong from here, but okay.
I would say there is a brush inside. Shall I double check?
How do we?
I would say there is a brush inside. Shall I double check?
We're trying. Aha, okay. I just had to like turn it a certain way.
Okay, step by step. Now I go to the table to start writing the seal.
Not this table, right? Just to clarify. Oh, it is this table. Alright. Damn, this thing.
That's not quite a safe place. I'll look for another room.
Fucking hell. Alright. Maybe it is that other table I found. Oh shit, did you see that? That thing creeping around here? Damn, don't tell me there's a monster in here now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Chill, 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 chill. I've been being creeped out just by like the creeping of the house. Don't tell me I actually have to watch out for things. Just stick to the creaking floorboards, please. Okay, this has got to be the spot. Kitten jumped on the keyboard. Oh, you're fine. 100% a ha creak yuck. Sounded like Goofy typed that. Don't mind me, spirits, I'm just painting. Fucking hell, this is complicated. Nailed it?
Hurry up! I must place it on the mask.
Can't believe I got that. I didn't think it looked anything like the symbol, if I'm being honest. The spirit would have been like, yeah, okay, nice try. I'm gonna stay in this mask, though.
I can hear someone from above. I must...
Fuck me! Oh wow. That actually like stole my breath.
I can hear someone from above. I must be silent.
Yeah, now she tells me. Thank you. Thank you, lady. I guess that's the creature I saw creeping around. What the fuck am I looking at? Dude, I don't like these noises. I don't like them one bit. Anxiety through the roof right now, like. Get me the fuck out of here. Okay. Seemed promising. Oh, good. We traded one creepy whisper for another creepy whisper. Ain't that nice? I mean, this one's pretty chill though. He's just vibing up there, right? One sec. Get wrecked, old lady. I think it was a little more than that.
Prayer is coming from downstairs.
She also seems like some kind of bird lady to me. Wait, this hallway changed. Can we talk about that? It used to be like, you know, like I don't know the word for it, but you know those like paper walls that like slide? It used to be built out of those, but now it's like a physical wall. I mean, they're both physical. You know what I mean, I hope.
Uncle! I am so glad you came back. The demon only needed my blood, so...
The demon only needed my blood, Uncle. You know, nothing important.
I should have taken care. Thank you for coming to save me. What can I do to help?
The whole house changed? You're probably right. Yeah, like this room wasn't here, was it? I don't remember, like this was a completely different room. This is where I painted, but now it's like a shrine.
What are you doing?
What the fuck? Why's my uncle got a mouth in his face? Oh, you know? I thought something was wrong. We're just gonna, Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Okay, you know what? It was worth a try, I guess? Maybe? How fucked am I? I'm running backwards for some reason. Oh shit. Hell no. Hell no. Wait, did I move the thing? I did move the thing. Oh fuck! Okay. Where did they start us? Moving the thing? Okay. Yeah, I really slammed the door in a giant snake's face. You saw it here first. Faking it to make it, faking it to make it. Get the fuck out of here.
It's almost here. I better push something to block
Fuck. Fuck off with that jump scare. Okay. Alright. I feel like I was almost out of there.
It's almost here. I better push something to block its way.
Is that it already sneaking in? Oh damn, oh damn. My save? Oh fuck! Fucking hell! Damn. Damn, I don't like this, I don't like this at all. I'm not even like scared of snakes or anything, but this fucking snake. This is a very scary snake. Oh, there is a Discord. There's a link to it on my profile. I don't have a command for it though. Yeah, when I eventually decide I have the nerves to speedrun this game,
Push something to block its way.
it will end up in the Discord, so definitely consider joining if you're on there. I guess I moved this one while that one's in the way of the snake. The music changed. You're already in it? Hey. Hell yeah. Well, if you haven't yet, check announcements. It'll let me know what kind of pastry you are if we haven't gone through that already. On another note, if you did pick one, what pastry are you? Okay, we made it. Whew. Levels of nerve decreasing significantly. Okay, wait, what was that? My uncle actually just like made me poop my pants a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Do I go backwards now? Strudel? Hey, yeah, Strudel's a good pick. I don't understand where they want me. There's no way they want me to move that shelf, right? I mean, it kind of makes sense. The last thing I want to do right now is move this shelf. Just possibly keep me alive from a giant snake. Oh, I can't even move it anyway. Usually horror games have that kind of logic though, where they're like, we're gonna send you in the one direction you don't want to be. Yeah, go in that dark corner, you know? Shmoka, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hope all is well. Good timing. I was just freaking out getting chased by a gigantic snake. It wasn't a great time. I mean, it was a pretty good time if you were watching. If you were playing the game like I was, it was a pretty spooky time. Much anxiety. Is that the snake I'm hearing? Please don't break. This is a very spooky game, yeah. Fair warning to anybody who's not ready for that sort of thing right now.
There's no other way out. Hiding seems to be the best option.
Oh, fuck, I'm not very good at hiding. Just crash in the corner, pro strats. How long do I get to hide? I mean... What am I hiding from? Yeah, maybe not the stream to be peeking into if you need some sleep, Schmoke. Especially since this game is focused on like Japanese mythology, you're gonna find like things you haven't even heard of to be scared of. Like I'm officially scared of giant heads falling on me from the tops of forests. It's not something I would have even like been thinking about, but here it is.
I'll have to get out.
Oh, I see it. I see it creeping around in there. It's not gonna just crawl in here, dude. It's a snake. How would the snake not find the giant hole at ground level? It seems obvious to me it would end up in here at some point, right? Oh fuck, there it is. It looks like it's just chilling in that room, like it doesn't have any plans to go anywhere. Do I gotta like creep around it? I see, yeah. I guess they wanted me to just like sneak by.
I can't hide here, but there's a cable. I could write something to block the door.
That's what I do when I'm trying to barricade doors. I definitely bust out the good old pen and paper. She's drawing a peace sign. She's like, make love, not war. What? What the hell? Okay, I actually just Doctor Strange the door. That was pretty cool. Where has that trick been this whole time? Alright, easy. That's pretty cool. Oh, goody. Symbols. Okay, well that looks like one of them, right? It's like an eyeball. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Also, what kind of animal is this? Is this a paper crane? Or a dragon? Oh, it's that one right there. Yeah, it's one of those. Okay.
I could use these to darken my teeth, but I won't do it until I get married.
Okay, that sounds just like a horrible, horrible idea. Why would you want your teeth darker?
The placement of the stones looks wrong.
I mean, like, I don't know, maybe it's just like a sign of the times, but that doesn't seem like fun. Like a great beauty tip, anyway. I'm gonna assume that the stones are supposed to be making one of the shapes, but I can't really tell which one it's supposed to be. To me, that kind of looks like a tunic. Like if you look at it like these two are sleeves. What are the symbols again? Oh, I think that's the shape that the game board's trying to make. Damn. Snake's just trying to find its way in here, and I'm like, good old puzzle in my own house. What do I do again?
Perhaps I can find a hint of the order at the location of the item.
What does that even mean? The order of the location of the item. What is that? A Hitodama. Floating over the grimmest places, several eerie orbs found or roam aimlessly close to the ground. These are stated to be the souls of the deceased. Shortly prior to one's death, one's soul will turn into a bluish fireball and detach from the host body. Only on very rare occasions will you experience the sighting of the soul amongst the living during someone's consciousness loss. Weird. So that picture of like a sperm flying out the window, that's apparently what it looks like when you lose your soul. I guess. Yeah. There should be some symbols painted in the room. This seems suspicious. What are my symbols again? I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really have any idea how I'm supposed to know the order. I have seen pictures already though.
Perhaps I can find a hint of the order at the location of the item.
Oh, should you just tell me if I get it right? That's what I want to know. I feel like I could solve this. My logic is I think only each symbol gets used once here, right? There's 4 symbols. There's 4 different spots to put something. Alright, so wait, the crane's over here, right? And then where was the other hint? The other hint's like way over here. I'm gonna assume the crane is the last one then. So... Damn, I thought I knew something. 1 second. Damn, game's so spooky, my nose is ready to run. Oh, hey, Schmoka, thank you so much for resubbing. I appreciate you. 13 months, wow. Have I really been an affiliate that long?
Perhaps
Kinda crazy to
I
me.
can find a hint of the order at the location of the item.
Oh, what is this? Wait, they have a spot in their cup for a brush? Now that's pretty convenient. I dig it. I mean, I don't know how, like, you know, wise it is, but it's definitely pretty cool. That's not one of the symbols, is it? I definitely feel like I'm like missing something. What the heck is this? Is that like actually supposed to be something? Like, does it resemble something? I don't really mind too much for this game's sake. But I feel like if there's gonna be an emphasis on like interacting with objects, you probably shouldn't make it so you can interact with like random stuff for no reason. Like this. It's very confusing. It makes it feel like this is important, even if it's not. Resident Evil 8 did that with a few objects, and I was just like very meh about it. Like, when you can interact with something in a Resident Evil game, usually it's like really important. Okay, see? This was kind of like just hidden among a bunch of like useless objects. But I actually do need that symbol for some reason or another. I know which one that is, but why over here? Like, is their placement in the room relevant to their placement? I'm so confused. Where do you keep your instruction book? Where's the book on ancient codes and hieroglyphics? And just pretend it isn't there. I can't be bothered by this puzzle if I can't see it. Does another one of these move? Too bad, huh? That would have been pretty intuitive. I really don't know what they want from me.
Perhaps I can find a hint of the order at the location of the item.
They're gonna have me like getting way too into it. I'm like, okay, I see that this symbol is on a ping pong serving device. And in ping pong, or in table pong, whatever you like to call it, there are 2 players. So this obviously is symbol number 2. Right? I don't know. It's the closest thing I have to a guess right now. I haven't seen the forked figures. So I'm definitely missing a hint somewhere. What is that supposed to be? I feel like there's probably an object in here with like all the symbols on it.
The placement of the stones looks wrong.
She's like, I'm not about to fix it, but I just want you to know they ain't playing this game right. I think I'm gonna just guess this. I feel like I've like genuinely looked everywhere. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'm assuming if it just lands on the right thing, it'll just automatically verify it. This is exactly what I do when I get locked out of my house too. Just try all the keys. Something will work. Oh wow, I actually got it. Okay, we're gonna make a little mental note of that. When I say mental, we're gonna write it down physically on paper. It's not a mental note at all. It's a literal note. Okay. What was it? Red, green, blue. What was that fourth one? I think it was yellow. I don't know. With the red, green, I should be able to figure it out. Alright. I like how I got like lifted up by that. That was pretty funny. So what now? Oh shit. Wait, I didn't want to just like fall in the hole. Dude, it is dark as fuck down here. Oh, how nice. Wow, I could have used this in the first act. Nozuchi. One of the most ancient creatures recorded crawls in the fields and grasslands across the area. This hairy snake-like spirit, oh I've seen that thing, can sometimes take on human shape, yet with no other features than a large mouth at the top of its head. Some priests who are banished to the wild shall eventually become a Nozuchi. When that thing was in human form, that was actually like really disturbing. When the mouth opened on top of its head, that was a hard pass. Alright. I really like the monster mythos that I'm finding. How many are there? Oh, there are 25! Oh, wow. That's cool. I'm not really sure what determines which objects I get to keep, though. It's always right. I gotta pick again? Oh, shit. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, fuck! Fuck that! Fuck that! Holy fuck! Okay, I'll be okay. I didn't know I was still getting chased, okay? If I didn't have a phobia of snakes, I'm gonna be developing one. Okay, so it's right, left, left again, right? Because he pops out of the hole here. Yep. Left, 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 left. I'm gonna try to remember that though. Right, left, left, right? Question mark. Right, left, left, right. Hey, what's up, Slash? Right, left, left, right, left. Right, left, left, right, left, left. Okay, I need to write this down. It's getting a little too chaotic. Right, right, left, left, right, and then what? I did a double left again. Left, left, something like that. It's going good though. Hope you're doing well. This game's pretty spooky. Normally I don't find games very creepy, but this one's definitely doing the trick. I think a lot of it is that this game is pretty eccentric. A lot of this stuff is not really expected. I mean, giant snakes, they're pretty standard, but I don't know, their use of giant snake is pretty efficient. Oh, where the hell am I going? Did I get turned around? I feel like I'm going backwards. Oh, fuck. I totally did. Oh, hell no. Hell no. That actually scared the shit out of me. Fuck. Okay, I'm not digging this earthquake sound right now. Whoo! Okay. Alright. I didn't think the giant dark room was like a sign of peace, but we made it somewhere. Well, where did I make it? What's going on here? Oh, okay. What's up with the weeping lady? Hey, there's that missing plate! What? I broke a plate and that bitch got slapped. Hikeshi Baba. That's gotta be the crying lady. Why does it look like she has a laser beam for an eyeball? darkness is the hideout of most of the wicked demons and spirits, those creatures who turn away from the light. Therefore, there is someone among them whose purpose is to make the world gloomier. Hikeshi Baba, the grotesque-looking elderly woman, blows out every fire to make the place suitable for any monster bothered by lights. Oh! Interesting. So there's a light-hating old woman hanging around. Gotcha.
Help! 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 Help!
She doesn't sound that elderly. I mean, I guess it can be deceiving.
This was not him, so who might be responsible for it all?
Oh! What the fuck caused that? The fuck? Katanas? God damn. Did I hit a pressure plate or was that just... Damn, okay. Hey, welcome back. I didn't just get jump scared by katanas flying out of nowhere. Alright, actually gave me like goosebumps a little bit. Is that a corpse or an outfit? Asking for a friend. Okay, it's just an outfit.
The sacred jewel, which means that the priest has been killed. No!
Real nice. I suppose you want me to like go in after it, huh? Maybe not. It's not that big of a deal. You see those glowing lights outside? Okay, I guess there's nothing up here. Pretty sure they want me in the well. Oh, there it is. I don't know which is scarier. Climbing while looking up or down. Oh. Probably up.
And now, how can I go up again? There is a deep fissure at the wall. I could take advantage of it and build a ladder to go up. Maybe I can find some sticks to use as rungs for the ladder among the bones.
Oh, what the f-
Reacted the jewel.
Okay, I'm not emotionally ready for this game. Fucking everything's terrifying me. Is that a stick? Wonderful.
All right, there are 3 more to go.
How do you know that? Can you not? Can you not?
More to go.
I'm so excited for that speed run that's gonna have me jumping out of my skin. This section right here, I can already tell is gonna make me like want to cry while speedrunning. I'm really not feeling very comfortable down here. I feel like any number of these bones would work as sticks. In fact, most bones are more durable than sticks. That's why we're made out of bones and not sticks, but the fuck do I know? Yeah, that looks kind of sus over there. Also, I feel like there should be a note for that that skeleton monster. Maybe I missed one inside the hole, because I was in a hurry to get out of there. But I kind of want to know what that was. Well, not kind of. I really want to know. I'm invested. The green lights look friendly, right? They look friendlier than everything else I've dealt with up until this point. Yeah, they're not attacking on sight.
What's this noise? I'd better hide until the danger is over. And these bushes look like a good place.
The bushes are where the danger is, imagine.
I'm already out of the woods. I can leave.
Fuck, is that snake again, dude? I see some shit moving. Oh fuck, it is! That is, you could see me? I thought it was in the grass. Damn it. You know, I really give the sound effects team for this game props. I knew what kind of monster it was. I seen it coming towards me, and it still scared the shit out of me. I see it. Dude, why does it have such pearly teeth? Get me out of here. Run, bitch, run. Run. Run, bitch. I can outrun the snake, right? Right? I have in the past. I have my doubts. Oh, I'm having my doubts. Shit. Okay. In real life, I'd be more than confident that I could outrun a snake. I mean, think about it. He has to, like, smack his face on the ground to run. If I can't outrun a snake, I don't even think I deserve to outrun the snake. Like, that's just survival of the fittest at that point. Like, he's not even running. I can't outrun something that's crawling. You know what I mean? Like, it's like raising a baby. Getting out chased by a whole infant out here. Fuck, did he already see me? You can't see me. Oh wow, did that actually work? Oh, it did. Rad. Just gonna casually try to get to the other side as fast as ever loving possible. Oh fuck. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it. I don't like that I can't see what's going on while I'm in the bushes. Oh no, no, no. Forgive me, giant snake. Dude, why does it have teeth like that? Why? It literally looks like it has those, like, the stereotypical, like, pearly whites from the denture. For the denture. Yeah, like dentures. It looks like it has dentures in its mouth. Like it just got its whole jaw replaced with human teeth. I see a red light in the very distance. Is there any reason? Oh wait, is that fire? I was gonna say, is that different than the green ones? Oh, I made it! I made it! Just making sure there's nothing to pick up over here. There's probably something in that forest, but yeah, I can't be bothered. Also, welcome back, Alucard, if I didn't welcome you back. I think I did. I feel like that was before that whole snake situation. Just in case I missed that. Locked? This is just one of those loading screen moments. I just have to be patient. Right? Yeah. I honestly hate hitting loading screens in games because it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, right after the katana incident. Did you happen to see that?
That's it. I have to write the seal properly.
The fuck? Okay, let's go write a seal. Her grand miss? Her grandmas. I thought that was like grand moss. Like,
This cabinet
like,
contains the most sacred possessions
Christmas,
of the shrine. The
but
priest
like,
does not allow anyone else
I don't know, an
to open it.
upgraded version of Christmas? The Grandmas? Okay, so I need to go draw pictures again, right?
It's too dark. I can barely see.
fair enough. This one looks like High Five Ghost to me from a regular show. What the I didn't realize there was time. Okay, okay. And we're back out here with Goosebumps again. Very nice. Back over here. Yeah, right? I'm just trying to paint over here. Whew. I mean, glad to know that I've been doing it pretty fast up until now.
Great, now rush!
Alright, at least I know for the speed run, I can definitely do those in like, you know, like a sitting. So I didn't even realize that was a problem until now. What is that?
I must be the first to arrive.
Ha! In your face, snake! Gets eaten anyway. Right?
There's at least another creature. I can feel it. I ought to find where it is hiding its core possession.
Okay, so that banished the snake. That makes sense. I hear banjo. Kage Ona. Oh, by the way, I'm doing fine. Glad to hear you're doing well. Or fine. Fine is better than not fine. So, I commend that. Hope things improve. When the moonlight casts the shadows of what should not be there, even the bravest hesitate to have a closer look. Kage Ona is one of these intruding shadows. The projection of a young lady who isn't really there. It is harmless, yet it indicates that other creatures may appear in the haunted place. Oh, the laughing lady I seen earlier, okay. I'm really digging how they give you the little background on the mythologies. Even though I know that I've missed a few of those cards for sure. I wonder who the mysterious banjo player is right now. It's gotta be some kind of spirit. Is that water? Oh, it is water, okay. So I can hear you in there, and you sound good, but you're gonna need to learn new notes eventually. Ningyo! Mermaids more closely resemble fish than women. That sounds like an opinion, but okay, I'll continue. Nevertheless, the unsightly appearance of a mermaid or ningyo also shows a varying level of human-like features. Rumors have it that it's delicious flesh. It's delicious flesh. I don't think I'd eat a mermaid. I'm gonna take this to the chat. I'm gonna let you guys help decide this. I think even if I like knew a mermaid very closely and they died of natural causes, I don't think I would eat them. Even if I hated a mermaid, we had a bitter rivalry, and I murdered them in a gruesome battle, I don't think I would eat them. I don't know, it's just not something I've ever thought about, even like a little bit. It sounds like half cannibalism, just a little bit. Even just eating the fish half of a mermaid sounds very wrong to me. That's just me though. A bit of salt would do. Apparently they grant eternal life at the expense of a terrible curse. That's a decent trade. Doing my best to have some medicine in my system. Feel how pain. Yeah, fair enough. You just had a couple of teeth pulled, right? Or am I thinking of something else? And sign you up? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm down. A kappa. Oh, I know what a kappa is. It's a fish type creature. Let's see if I'm right. I consider it, but it'll be a traumatic experience for sure. Yeah, like... if I was like dying, I guess I'd eat a mermaid. It wouldn't be the first thing on the menu though. I wouldn't be like, oh boy, what are those delicious fish humans? I'm so fucking excited. We're eating good tonight, babe. Like... Oh yeah, yikes. Nah, that's gotta suck. Thankfully, after I got my wisdom teeth removed, though, I don't remember feeling it when I was, like, not, what's the word? Novocained up. They did give me something for it, though, for the next, like, week after. Deep in the rivers and streams all over Japan lived the Kappa. Reptilian, humanoid child. Okay, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Whose magnificent swimming skills contrast with its clumsiness by foot. It is usually a mischievous troublemaker, but its pranks may range from innocent tricks to dangerous nightmares. Nevertheless, this complex and intelligent creature can befriend humans, can even be revered as a kind of water god. Interesting. Yeah, I've definitely heard of them to some degree. A lot of these creatures, though, are, like, completely unheard of to me. Is this upstairs?
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open it.
Okay, it's gotta be behind the building then. Or maybe downstairs. What's up with that? I'm not liking these very ghastly, like, web contraptions. Oh, is that webs? Oh, don't tell me there's this fucking spider, dude. Please don't tell me there's a spider. Damn, I hate spiders. I hate spiders in games that aren't even supposed to be horror games, okay? You put a spider in Devil May Cry and I'm gonna freak out. You put a spider in a horror game, I might actually, like, have to leave the room for a minute. Where is this banjo? Maybe I just gotta walk around the building outside some more. Oh, it's totally a spider. All these webs weren't here before. Like that thing holding up the vase. I know I would have seen all these webs, dude. For sure, right? It's like, it's becoming like increasingly apparent that there are webs everywhere in there. It's probably not even a normal spider either. It's gonna be like, this spider catches souls in its web. It has like 18 eyeballs, which it throws as hand grenades. I think I had it right when I was over here. I just didn't go in the right direction. Or far enough in the right direction. I went in this building, right? Sounds like it's coming from right in here. Where's the door? Sexy but deadly. Ah, price for everything. Oh, this is the one I went in. It feels like there should be a back door here. Dude, what is this lighting right now? I don't want to be in here. What the fuck? Oh, how convenient. Feels like there should be a monster page in here then. If they gave me like a light to look around. What the hell? That is a giant bug. Hold up. It can't kill me, but it actually still freaked me out. If I lived there, I would have just burnt the whole house down. And not because of the demons. Alright, this has got to be where they wanted me. Yeah, we're behind the lake now. Okay, but wait, I actually can't tell if there's supposed to be a door here or not. When you're clearly a tourist. What's up with this gigantic knot? I thought I like went around the lake, but I guess I'm still on the same side of it. Where is this music coming from? If I can't like walk around the building, then maybe it is just like deep in here somewhere weird. Alright, come out. Wherever you are. You're nonsensical. Oh, that's new. Do I enter the giant spider created vagina thing? Or do I just keep on trucking? I guess we'll enter the spider vagina.
Which might be the cursed one?
Just take them all, they're all cursed. I'm floating inside of a giant spider cave, come on now. Is there like actually a hint though? They all look exactly the same. As far as the picture on them and their sizes. There's got to be a right way to determine this, right? What if I just walk away and I listen to it again, right? Will that help me at all? Maybe. It's not gonna play again. Holy fucking shit! Did you see that giant spider? Oh my god, that thing is huge. Dude, the bugs in this game are actually as scary as the regular enemies. Okay, the music's not gonna play again. Any guesses? I'm trying to look for like some kind of like sign. They're all identical though. Oh, I see. I get to play them before I take them. Wait, no, I knew that was the wrong one. Okay, you kind of scared the shit out of me.
The seal won't ever let it play cursed songs again.
Okay, that is the right one. Okay. Let's go make that seal. Oh, cool, it's an E-cans.
Serious? I'll seek for more ink.
Bruh! I just crawled right across the paper. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, wait, where do I get more ink? Where did I get ink in the first place? Something tells me I gotta find the banjo to get some more ink.
Is it ink what the doll is carrying?
That couldn't have been worded any weirder. Dude, that doll was creepy as fuck. I really don't want to follow that doll around. I'd rather follow the giant spiders. If given the choice. Okay, I guess we're gonna follow that doll around. Dude, I don't like this. Where did it go? I'm waiting for it to lead me into something terrifying. Is it in here somewhere? I see it. Wait. Oh, there's a whole shit ton of them.
It's empty.
Bruh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's that creepy ass doll I was talking about before, but they're like in different sizes and stuff. They do move. Remember I said I really wish they didn't move? They move like way more than they should. Its hands don't go back down, do they? Oh, okay. Get me the fuck out of here. I hate that noise so much. Alright. Oh. That's a problem. Guess we'll go to the other table. If I can find it. Good enough, I hope. What the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck? That actually was like really scary looking. I don't want to see that lady again. Like, no. No, 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 no. Got me looking behind me and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? And here I was just thinking it was gonna be the snake every time.
I'll seal the cursed instrument.
Yeah, you do that. I can't believe a jump scare like that is like missable. That was so scary. I'm gonna be seeing her in my nightmares. Not even the good kind. Get away from me, creepy lady! Ha! What are you gonna do now, bitch? She's still creeping up on me with those sandals! Okay. So I guess she wasn't that missable. She does appear in the overworld. Honestly, it was a lot scarier seeing her with her fucking heels on.
It wasn't the spider lady either. There is still someone.
That is really fucking cool. An origami bird just took off? Hell yeah. There's still another demon, dude. Should I take a bathroom break? I don't know. It feels like one of those moments. She's pretty? I disagree. I very much disagree. Her choice in wardrobe is pretty. I'd wear that, but the fact that she had multiple eyeballs and like the legs growing out of her back were very unpleasant selling points. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I see. This is where the spider's nest was. That's why I was just standing there suddenly. It seems like the house gets easier to explore every time somebody disappears. Like, it just ends up a little bit more accessible. I gotta remember that being open access from that wall. So wait, what else is going on here? What's that weird wailing? I mean, the place looks a lot better than it did a minute ago. There are no freaky dolls, there are no spider webs. The snake. Oh yeah, that's right, I did give her to the snake. I guess it makes sense that the spider lady replaced it.
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open it.
I think the priest should forgive us right about now. Ring the sacred bell again. Okay. A seashell with a crane on it.
My father was concerned to find a strong family head by the time he dies, so he decided to arrange a marriage for me. It was impossible to fight against his firm determination. He was reluctant to break the agreement.
Okay. I guess I was just there for like a little orbit. I don't remember having so much like of a forest back here. Doesn't look like there's anything back here anyway. So my two ideas right now is they either want me to go all the way into the base again, like back to where the writing room is and where my uncle was, or maybe they want me to go into the woods. I tell you what though, I'm gonna give it like 30 minutes to see if I can finish this game. I'm definitely gonna take a brief break. I feel like I'm creeping on the ending now. I kinda just wanna finish it. I don't know what they want from me now though. The other spirits were so intuitive. Like, even though it took me a while to find the banjo, I knew instantly that the banjo was a problem. Right now, I have no idea. Honorable Samurai, I cannot let her go back to you. No matter the money. That's what she deserves. Naoko will be staying here as long as I can retain her. I will not be reaching out to you anymore. Please consider this letter as my last answer. A jaded priest. Oh, I mean, fair enough. I keep catching my my ceiling fan moving on my camera and looking over like, what the hell is moving behind me? And then I'm like, oh, right. Ceiling fan. I feel like I should definitely move it though when I go for the speed run. Because I've looked over at that like a million times. Just to make sure, you know, some creepy spider lady ain't walking behind me. Although I think I'd hear her sandals. Oh! I see, friend. Or possibly final evil spirit. I mean, it does seem kind of magical, huh? If this isn't some kind of spirit, or I mean, rather, if this isn't evil, it's certainly some kind of spirit. Okay, now you're just teasing me. Baby, come back. I miss you. You can blame it all on me. Am I like approaching it wrong? Am I supposed to like sneak up on it maybe? Okay, well that sucks. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to like go through the house, huh? Oh yeah, this shortcut exists now. It keeps going to new spots, so I think maybe I just have to be persistent.
Good fortune? Longevity? This crane is dead.
They actually have a snap neck. What the fuck? Bruh. What am I supposed to do about that? What even was that? Hi? Good samurai, sir. You're kind of terrifying, and okay, we're in a dark room with nothing but each other. I see. Why am I like barely moving? Wait, what the fuck? I'm walking inside of it? What even is happening? What is this sequence? Wait, what the fuck? What is perception right now? What is this? That's a very long letter. He was like, listen, samurai, much love, but you're not gonna marry my daughter. Please don't reply. Finn. The samurai is like, ahem, let me give you a list of reasons why you fucked up. Number 1, dear sir, with all due respect, I don't think you can retain my wife-to-be under a sacred role and stop the marriage. She is nothing but a woman who cheated on such a venerable man as you are to betray her own parents and break the deal between two families. Naoko needs to know that being a priestess will only worsen her fate. I'm the best man she'll ever be able to find. That's literally such a stereotypical line from somebody who is like trying to sound like the shit and like project their will onto somebody else. I'm the best she's ever gonna get. It's like, keep telling yourself that. Probably not. You know? Sounds like, what's the word I'm looking for? Some reassurance at its best. And if she doesn't realize now, it'll be too late for her. You have to release Naoko from her sacred duties. I'll be marrying this woman because that is what her family promised. That is the best for her. I'll make sure she learns how to behave as the perfect woman. This guy sounds like a really creepy groomer. I want nothing to do with this samurai. I can see why she doesn't want to marry him. I won't be waiting any longer. In case we fail to reach an agreement, I'll have to talk to the Lord financially in charge of the shrine. I'll do anything to get my woman back. A persistent samurai. A little too persistent. Oh. What the fuck is happening? Is the samurai the last ghost? Is a selfish man responsible for all this? Haunted my house just to get some poon? What am I looking at? That wasn't even like a jump scare. It literally just shattered. Somebody dies in front of me. I'm like, whoa! Bruh. They didn't even give me time to get comfortable before that one happened. Tenome. Alright, yeah, I really gotta run to the restroom. I'm gonna fill up my water too. Take a real brief break after I read this. I've never heard of this one though. He looks really creepy. He kind of looks like E.T. if E.T. was like a Shaolin monk and had eyeballs on his hands. Actually, come to think of it, this definitely looks like the inspiration for Pan's Labyrinth. You know that creature with the hands on its eyes? It's like, you totally know the one. I know you do. A monster was born after the folk tale of a blind man robbed out by a group of thugs walking down a country lane. In his dying breath, the man cried out, "If only I could have one last glance at my attackers! If only I had eyes that worked!" An abominable creature with eyes on the palms of its hand stemmed from the resentment of his last words. Weird. I mean, seems legit. He's like, "If only I asked for them to go inside my head. Hand eyes are not convenient." Alright. Give me just like 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm really enjoying this game. Alright. I also had to briefly stop and give my kitty some love. She wasn't having it. She's like, "I don't give a shit if you're streaming. Give your kitty a little bit of a petting." What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, I actually went to the bathroom at the right time. This game's ready to have me fucking piss myself with that. Mike, I actually felt my stomach sink a little bit when I seen that fucking fire flinging around. I don't know why. It's definitely not the scariest thing that's happened, but I think it was just so sudden and so surreal. You know? Like this didn't feel like the kind of moment I was gonna get attacked. Dude, what the fuck is this? I don't like this last spirit at all. I'm pretty convinced it's of an abusive samurai. Oh, those are eyeballs. Oh god, and they follow you. Oh, that is creepy as fuck. Okay, we're gonna try not to focus on them too much. You gonna shatter like the last person? Oh fuck, it's one of those things with the eyeballs on its hands, isn't it? It looks like it. It 110% looks like that, doesn't it? Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it. Dude, I don't even like how this guy's breathing. I know, I sound kind of like crazy for that, but I swear, he could breathe a lot less grumpily. Oh, oh. Blind dude's gonna kick my ass while I'm doing this, huh?
I must look at the bigger picture to think of the correct pattern.
Oh, fuck, dude. I knew it. I knew it. He's just standing there. He's like... Looks like he's getting ready for his WWE debut over here. What's up, homie? How you been? Those hand eyes treating you good? You're mad fucking creepy. You don't even move when you breathe. He doesn't have hand eyes, actually. Are you sitting on something important? No. Did you just stand up to make me uncomfortable? If so, you did good. You can sit back down now. Bro, don't fuck with me like that, game. No, I don't like this guy at all. I don't know what I'm doing with this puzzle, and he keeps creeping up on me. Mom! What do I draw? Do you have any suggestions? That's a good one. I'll draw. Buddy, listen. You're mad creepy, and we know it. Okay? No need to flex. I actually don't understand what the pattern is, though, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I thought I had it with this. I don't like how the surround sound works for this section. It sounds like he's like to my left and to my right at the same time. It isn't just one of these, right? Like, I don't think I got it wrong. I think it's just a placeholder for like the actual symbol.
I must look at the bigger picture to think of the correct pattern.
That doesn't make sense to me. The bigger picture doesn't look like anything. It kind of feels like there should be something in the room that looks like that. But I don't think there is. I think it's just... how does this shape compare to these shapes? Do you think the places he spawns matter? He was over there, and then he was over here, then he was over there, then he was like right there. It'd be hard to draw that.
It doesn't seem like it'll work. I'd better repeat it.
Is that the right shape though? I don't even know. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna look this up just because I don't know what they want from me. That's the worst feeling for me, is like I don't even know how to progress, you know? If I had some idea like what the process was, I wouldn't really mind trying to figure this out on my own. But I don't know how to figure it out on my own. It's a big problem. And I don't want to just sit in this room for like another 15 minutes, that's for sure. Like, looking at this picture, right? My thought process is that a lot of these are similar. This one in the middle and this one on the left are pretty much identical, except rotated, right? This one and this one are also pretty much identical, except that in this one, they moved this little line and they added like a thing here. But they're one line apart. These might as well be the same picture. Same thing with this one and this one basically, except instead of going like, you know, the shortest distance, they did a little like M shape. So then we go to this one. This one and this one, they don't have a buddy. And I don't know how I would draw something that looks like both of those pictures. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm underthinking it. But I got an idea to try. Okay, that didn't work. Dude, this guy is making me incredibly uncomfortable. That's part of the reason I want to get out of here too, is homie here without the eyeballs. This probably makes more sense if you like understand Japanese symbols. You're like, oh yeah, okay. I know exactly what to draw on this door.
It doesn't seem like it'll work. I'd better repeat it.
Why do I feel like you have the answer for me, like on your person? It's like carved into your back. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna try to free ourselves from this deep confusion. If I stay like this, am I gonna get murdered eventually? I really hope not. I'm gonna take that chance. It sure sounds like I'm getting murdered. Literally, I have no idea how I was supposed to reach this conclusion. It's two like L shapes. Goes something like oh, does he just straight up disappear afterwards? That's weird. Okay, that was really weird too.
A sinister aura surrounds the core of this illusion. There must be something here.
A Boroton. What the hell is that thing? Somewhere in the filthy rooms, a few forgotten articles have developed consciousness. Don't even trust the old futon in the corner. It might try to strangle you in your sleep. In fact, the Boroton is just one among the many deadly threats you can find. You're shitting me. So basically, things you just forget about in your home become Boroborotons? It's a lesson against hoarding. That's not good. It reminded me that I definitely have one somewhere behind me right now. I'm assuming any Boroborotons in my area though, I'm getting along with pretty well. 'Cause I've never had a situation like this. What is that? Is that an umbrella? Is that a person with one foot? What the hell am I looking at? Is there like a rhyme or reason to getting out of here? I think what I need to do is I need to progress towards all the floating objects. Yeah. Like I want to see the areas getting more chaotic, right? You know, I honestly thought about the eyes, not gonna lie, but I figured they were just staring at me still. What are the eyes looking at? They all seem to be looking at like this turn. Oh wait. What the fuck? That's like a person made out of a sandal with an eyeball on it. And that thing is nightmare fuel. Look at that. What the fuck? Okay, now they're just straight up floating eyeballs.
What are the eyes looking at?
It's very confusing. I feel like they're trying to lead me to a door. Thing is though, I can't really tell where these eyes are looking. They all seem to be looking in different directions. The ones here just look like they're looking back at each other. Oh, they wanted me to take the katana. Okay, okay. Well, that explains stuff. I wasn't looking at the floating objects at all. But they fixed their gaze on something new now.
My robes look thinner before his piercing eyes. I felt observed, but nothing compared to the first time I saw my kimono tearing off. I guess I finally got used to it.
Okay, it's really weird. Okay, so the eyeballs are officially looking at me now that a ghost has stripped me nude. Gotcha. And we're out of here.
Someone been drinking here?
I feel like there should be another note in here somewhere. Do these open? Oh, they do. This looked like it was blocking something for a second. Oh, I can't leave. It seems like they want me to interact with this, but I couldn't figure out how. What the heck? Alright, maybe the other one? I didn't check down here. Huh? I feel like this is like something they thought was going to be obvious, but I'm just missing some kind of interact indicator. I tried that. I totally tried that. I really don't understand. Hiya! Like that? I feel like a badass having a katana now. What a change of pace. Do I just keep drinking? You know, I guess I've had enough. I'm seeing the world in different colors and what have you. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but it's pretty satisfying.
Nudge or stain every day. I was doing my best. It was impossible to clean or repair. I became one with the house, my prison, both of us, on the verge of collapse.
Oh, damn, where the hell am I? This doesn't look good.
Please, no. I'm begging you. Please, stop.
Yeah, I realized when I was destroying the house that they were putting me in the shoes of the abusive samurai. It's weird though, why? Have I been haunting this house? Do I got things backwards? Because the way she put it, it seemed like that lady, the housewife, was the final ghost. And the game's over. Imagine.
Indeed, it is her. The suffering of that woman seemed too real. I used to imagine my future next to the infamous samurai this way.
Okay, well the heart beating stopped in this direction. I think I was onto something for a minute there. Where's the spirit though? I hear ya, I don't see ya.
This doll could have been mine. I mean, before the Lord took it from the battlefield and gave it to my uncle. I felt so close to this toy when it reached my hands. It was like a friend, as if I could feel the presence of the girl who used to own it. Only soulless bodies can persist after a war.
It's weird, all that heart beating stops out here, but the footsteps, they go in here. Oh! Perfect. Hello, Naoko. Oh god, it's the creepy samurai again, I think. The ending seems closer and starker. He always comes drunk. Indeed, he does not even come, some nights. And I'm grateful, because only then can I lie down and close my eyes for a while. Nonetheless, when he comes, nightmares also come. Although we've been married for some time, we don't know each other. It is the alcohol that inhibits him, not the trust. And when it does, he becomes increasingly violent. He began raging against the furniture. Rage against the furniture! I can't wait for that band to come out. And I myself am now one target more until the day he loses control. Our uncle could move you away, yet he could do nothing on this second occasion. With every letter I write, not only does the ink wane, but also my hope. Every time, I wish that my words reach you. I believed that you would be the hero who would rescue me, but now I just hope that my sister comes back to me. If you happen to read this, please help me, Naoko. Haruka.
This can't be possible. This is...
Wanna play, sister? For the sake of the old days.
Oh, God. My sister's creepy. Oh, that's why we did that thing before? Oh, fuck, dude. I did so bad in the tutorial. I don't know what the goal is here. I don't like it. Ah! What the fuck? My sister's creepy.
It deserves a different ending. Special ritual materials are kept at the highest spot of the shrine.
I know exactly where that is. And finally, the priest's warning does not matter.
I beg your pardon, Uncle. I ought to open the sacred cabinet.
Oh, fun! Okay, I know how to do these. It goes right here. Wait, are there more? There are like multiple colored jewels. I know that's the right spot, the purple one. Oh, I see, there's one of the jewels.
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
My sister's actually kind of terrifying. Where's the next one?
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
Gotcha. Bruh, that sound effect. Hey, there's one of the jewels. Fuck, there's still two more. A blue one and a red one. Okay.
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
That looks like one on the floor there, but okay. I guess they're all in this room. That makes it convenient.
Its Saya sounds different since I broke it. I guess it's obvious I was never meant to be a priestess, and gods know it.
Dude, that sound effect right there really creeping up on me.
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
If I were a jewel, where would I be? Two jewels. It's not one of them? They're supposed to be in here somewhere? I'm guessing at least one of them's in this room, since I didn't find any in this room. Maybe not. Two more jewels, eh? So weird. So far they've all just been kind of vibing out in the open. I really don't think they're going to be in these shelves. I also think I checked them all already. really isn't letting me back
It is
here.
unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
Seriously?
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
It really feels like there is, though. Oh, is that one of them right there? Oh, wow. How hidden? How hidden? I only found that because I knew I was missing the red one. Now we're just missing a blue one. Right, left, 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 left. Okay.
The final piece. After all, no one could have unlocked it without Uncle's well-kept jewel.
Oh. That makes sense. Okay, so technically I only missed one. Amabi. It is said that Amabi, a three-tailed mermaid-like creature with a bird beak mouth, once emerged from the sea to predict 6 years of good harvest, followed by a wave of diseases. She's like, you're gonna have 6 amazing years of farming. The farmers, hooray! But, and now don't get too excited, there's gonna be a whole shit ton of new diseases right after. So enjoy your 6 good years. You heard it here first. Advised in a perfect human language to draw copies of its likeness in order to ward off illness and epidemics. Weird.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual. However, it won't take effect unless the candle is lit. Both figures of the newborn artwork need to be named before they are stabbed with the sharp blade of the crime's author.
Okay.
The light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow. The mask would have made things easier. Now it's too late.
How would it have made things easier? I don't understand. During purification rituals and exorcisms, the priest dressed up as a demon god to scare away all the evil creatures and spirits. His costume would include a mask of an Oni with 4 golden eyes. He would also carry a spear and shield. Interesting. I can't believe I've definitely missed like half the yokais. What the heck? Like this, it vaguely resembles a samurai. I think that's the point. Hey, good night, Slash. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate the company. Yeah, it is getting to be that time for sure. I feel like I really get the gist of like what this is supposed to be. I don't really know how to. There it is. Oh, it was a lady with an umbrella. It wasn't a samurai. Okay.
Uncle was not reacting to his threats, so he gave up on your wedding. But did you really think this was all over? He forced me to marry him instead. And you didn't even know it. I loved you, sister. I I didn't want you to marry him either. Even when I married him. I was glad you could escape. I felt lonely.
I'm sorry, Haruka.
Damn, this is a dark story.
You don't understand. I won't harm you again. I'm going to fix it all.
I could dig it though. Oh, I butchered that so bad. It's fine, it's fine. Just fill it in, just fill it in. The demons won't notice.
Everything will be as it should have always been.
No!
Fucking hell, dude. I'm gonna be bringing a fucking gun to the bathroom after this. Like, no joke. I'm gonna be like, is it safe? Any weird ass woman over here?
Not anymore.
What are these noises? That's Finn? What the fuck is this? What do you mean that's Finn? What was that final scene? Was that an insight into her sister's life? Because she wrote Naoko, and then she was like, not anymore. I feel like the last scene was of her sister changing the wedding plan. That was interesting. Very strange game. I really like the